Did you know that the average person does not think? Does not think. I'm not saying thinks a little bit sometimes. I'm saying the average person does not think. Earl Nightingale said if the average person would say what they were thinking, they would be speechless. Do not confuse mental activity with thinking. Mental activity is not thinking. Now, you can have a whole lot of mental activity and not think a single thought created by themselves. Did you know that thinking is a subject not taught in school? Not taught in school. It's not taught there. They don't teach you how to think in school. They teach you how to memorize shit, follow orders, sit down and be quiet. They do not teach you how to think. Thinking is one of the hardest things that you will ever have to do. That's why most people would rather judge you. Bob Proctor said, if you want to be successful in life, but you don't want to be thinking, follow the one or two people that are working by themselves instead of the masses. Because if you follow the masses, you have to remember that the M is silent. I don't know what it is about people, but once they get in a group, they think very differently than they would if they were to be by themselves. And if you just pay attention and look around, you will see the evidence of that. One individual by himself will think very different than when he is with a group of people. They can become nasty individuals. See, most people don't think. They just look around to see what everybody else is doing, and then they just jump in line and do that. I never follow trends. In fact, I hate trends. When I start seeing trends on fucking Facebook or any social media, memes, just meme after meme after meme of the same shit. Because that's what people do. They just fucking follow the masses. They don't think, man. They don't do nothing original, nothing. There is a few people out there doing that. But the majority of them are just following what everybody else is doing. You gotta follow your heart, man. Never follow fucking trends. I hate trendy people, man. I fucking hate them. All I see is people who are entertainment oriented. All they want to do is be entertained. They have to be entertained in some way, shape, or form. They have to fucking flop down in front of their TV and just watch episode after episode after episode for fucking 8 hours straight, and then they don't even feel disgusted about themselves for doing that. Man, and then just constant drinking, man. All I see is people tagging each other and posting pictures of them to fucking taking shots. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Fuck. When you gonna get your shit together, man? First of all, you look fucking stupid and ridiculous while you're fucking drunk. I want you to fucking know that. You're not as cool as you think. And another thing. No, I don't want to go hang out with you. No, I don't want to go to your house and sit down in front of your TV and smoke blunt after blunt talking about bullshit. I'm done with that shit, man. I'm done with all that bullshit. I'm done with the drinking. 2 years, man. In 2 days, I'll be 2 years clean. 2 years, not a single fucking drop of alcohol, not a single fucking pill, nothing. Nothing but medical marijuana, man. And the only reason why I'm smoking it is because of my condition. Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't even be smoking weed anymore. That's some real shit. Man, homies hit me up all the time. Man, we gotta kick it, man. We gotta kick it. I ain't trying to fucking kick it. I'm not trying to just chill. Motherfucker, we trying to get rich over here. We're done with all that fucking nonsense. I'm so happy and grateful that I woke up out of all that bullshit. And I'm loving the way I turned my life out to be, man. I'm having fucking fun, man. Creating my own reality, choosing my own future, man. Instead of just going through life, just fuck. I wonder what the fuck the day has for me today. Fuck that, man. I'm no longer living out of control like that. And if I knew that, I would have got my shit together this fucking quick after getting sober. Man, I would have got my shit together a long fucking time ago. I would have got some... Nah, that's not true. I wasn't ready. Man. I was still very, very immature, very irresponsible. Just wanted to fucking drink all the time and be fucked up and doing stupid shit. Nothing good ever comes from drinking alcohol. Nothing good will ever come out of... You will never get a positive outcome from getting fucked up. You know that. Just think about the next day. What happens to you the next day? You want to fucking die, man. You feel like shit. You're just fucking sick, man. You waste the whole fucking, maybe the next couple of days just trying to get yourself back to normal, man. Fuck that shit, man. I don't have no fucking time to waste here no more, man. I don't have no fucking time to waste. Not on that fucking bullshit, man. Fucking alcohol has destroyed so many fucking lives, man. It basically destroyed the life of my father, man. Alcohol stops with me, man. Past my generation, no more. Somebody told me when I was talking about this, they said, "Come on, Ray, have some compassion. You did it for such a long fucking time." And they're right. They're right. I did do it for such a long fucking time. That's why I speak to you out of experience, man. That's why I encourage you to get off the shit, man. Because it nearly destroyed my fucking life. Literally destroyed. I mean, I was fucking tied down to many substances for many, many years, man. Many fucking years. And everybody around me was doing the same thing, so I didn't think nothing of it, man. This is just what we do here. This is what we do in this family. Now I see all my family members drunk all the time, especially the young ones. All the fucking time. And I'm like, just look at our parents, man. Look how they ended up. Somebody else also told me, and this one kind of hurt a little bit because it might be true. They said, "Man, you think you're better than everybody now that you're sober. Just because you don't drink, you think that you're better than everybody who still drinks." I was like, God damn. Nah, man, that's not what I'm trying to... Fuck no, man. Fuck no, because I've probably made more mistakes than anybody who's still drinking today. And I understand a lot of people, they didn't have a substance abuse problem like I did. And they can drink responsibly. But no, I do not think I'm better than everybody else just because I stopped drinking and stopped taking pills and coke. Hell no. Del City? Hell no. Too far away. Yeah, man, so nah, that's not what I'm trying to say here, man. But I can tell you this, and I can tell you this with conviction. I'm not better than anybody just because I'm sober now. But I am way better than I used to be. See, I'm the only competition I've got, man. The only person that I'm competing with is the person that I was yesterday. I don't compete with nobody for anything, man. For nothing. Because what's mine is going to come to me regardless. Regardless, it'll be mine. And I don't have to compete with you for it. Because what's yours, I don't fucking want. And you can't have what the fuck is mine. But nah, man, I don't think I'm better than anybody, man. If anything, I'm trying to help people, man. I'm trying to help people get their shit together, man. Because I know how fucking hard it is. I know how hard life can... I want to help people, man. I want to, especially people trying to get sober, man. I mastered that part of my life, man. So if you're trying to get sober, man, or you know somebody who still has a problem with something, you can send them my way. But I mean, I went through fucking battle, through fucking hell to get myself sober. And I wanted to get sober. I wanted it so fucking bad. And I still had to fight like hell, man. And there's a friend of mine who, man, I haven't seen him in a while, but I tried to help him so fucking much, man. I tried to help. I wanted his sobriety more than he wanted it, man. And he just continued to destroy himself. And eventually I had to step away, man, because if you don't want to help yourself, there's nothing in this world that I can do for you. Nothing. But you have to have a vision of the type of life that you want to live. You have to have a vision. See, I already had my vision of the life that I want to live constructed in my mind 7 years ago now. For 7 years, I have not changed that fucking image, not even a single bit. And when I wanted to get sober, man, I kept reminding myself about that image, about the perfect life that I want to live, what I consider to be a perfect life for me to live. So I gave myself a purpose, I gave myself a goal, and I built the image in my mind, in my imagination. And if it wasn't for that image, I don't think I would have gotten sober, man. Because if you just want to get sober and then you're just gonna, but you can't just get sober and then not have a direction that you want to go in. Because if you get sober, but you don't have your mind occupied on something, on a specific outcome or goal or result, and you just get sober, man, I believe you're going to go right back. I believe you're going to go right back. And if it wasn't for my vision, for my goal that I've made for myself, I don't think I would have gotten sober this quick. And it wasn't quick for me, man. I see a lot of people who've been clean for 15 years, man, and they still call themselves recovering drug addicts. Drug addicts in recovery, even though they haven't touched nothing in 15 years. And they're still going to the meetings. Why, bro? Because they have no purpose, man. Because they have to stay in that. They have to stay in those programs for them not to go back. Because they don't have their minds occupied. I mean, that's just an opinion of mine. But I was shocked when I first seen that, man. I met somebody who's been clean for 15 years. And he was still going to... I've only been to 2 meetings. That's it. 2 different meetings. And I never went back. Because I said, man, fuck that. This ain't for me, man. I don't want to be 15 years sober and still calling myself in recovery, man. I had to step away from all those people. So that shocked the fuck out of me. I was like, wait a minute. You've been clean for 15 years and you still have to stay vigilant? Or if not, you will relapse? Yeah. Wow. Fuck that. I'm 2 years clean, man, and I'm free off the shit, man. And it all has to do with your environment, man. There was a study done with rats, right? Where they would put a little dropper, I don't know what the fuck it's called. A little feeder. They would put a rat by themselves with nothing around, just the cage, the rats, and then 2 little feeders. One, it had water. The other one, it had a cocaine. All right? And when they were by themselves, that cocaine was fucking gone, man. I mean, gone. They wouldn't even fucking drink water because it would go straight to the cocaine every fucking time. Water would be there untouched. And then they would fucking dehydrate themselves, and all they want was fucking cocaine because there was nothing around, just them by themselves in the cage. And then they switched it up. Right? They put more rats in there, and then they put toys and little mazes and all kinds of shit. And then they put female rats in there, right? And then after they did that, the cocaine wasn't touched a single time. They didn't touch it a single time. Because why? Because now they had stimuli. Now they had other rats to interact with. Now they had toys to play with. Now they had mazes to go through. They didn't touch the fucking cocaine at all after that. Now what does that tell you? And I stand behind that. I stand behind that because it's 100% true. It's all about your environment. If your environment keeps you from getting sober, man, get the fuck out of there, man.